Welcome everyone to Supreme Family Garden. And as always, I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you may be on this beautiful plant. And today's topic is going to be Hawaiian Thai. No, it's not a drink. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful plant. And Crotons, okay? Hawaiian Thai and Crotons are some of the most beautiful, exotic, cold tolerant plants that gives very nice exuberance, curb appeal to your lovely landscaping. All right. As you guys know, my birthday was a few days ago. I'm starting to get old. Pardon the grape. I had some beautiful, beautiful, kind-hearted folk from the church. They all gave me some nice plants for my birthday. You know, we got a little wish list and figured make it easy. Even though the young lady who's holding the camera had bought me some, but we're gonna make room, okay? Now, last week, or the week before, whenever last time I was on, we talked about Crotons and decorative island, but today we're really gonna get into it. Now, you guys have to pardon somewhat of a mess. These are peppers that I actually threw out here, some green beans, and some, I'll read the bag to you, broccoli slaw. Some of you guys may ask me, what in the world are you doing with that in there? I am going to put another layer of mulch, which is behind us, in here, covering it up, and just it's probably about 4 or 5 pounds of organic matter in here, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there, and it's gonna save me on my fertilizer bill. Between the mulch, which is my carbon, and all of my greens, which is my nitrogen, and a few other things for my potassium, these will grow very lush. So minus me fertilizing next year, earthworms are gonna come up in this area, and they're gonna wiggle around, and they're gonna poop, and they're gonna toy around with one another, and they're gonna be happy right here, and they're just gonna feed my plants. I'm gonna explain something when you guys buy these plants, okay? Actually, honey, walk over here so I can show these guys a little bit better. If you see here, now you notice that there's 3. I'm gonna speak a little Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, okay? I'm gonna speak a little Ebonics. There are 3 of them over right there, okay, so everybody can follow. Now what you can do, we're gonna pull this out. Guys, look at the roots on that. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm gonna explain this as easy as I can. You can take a very nice razor, sharp razor, and you're gonna cut in here. You have 3 plants, okay? Now what you will do, we're gonna pretend just for a moment. And if you guys live in cold climates, mulch and these babies go hand in hand, okay? Hand in hand. The mulch is gonna keep them warm for the wintertime, so even if they die back a little bit, they're gonna emerge the following year. It's gonna save you a lot of money. You won't have to go back to the nursery, or Home Depot, or Lowe's, and Costco, any of those places, because your plants are gonna last if you listen to Supreme, okay? So what we would do, again, this is a little fictitious what I'm about to do. We're gonna place it down like this, and you're gonna dig back, okay? Now, if you don't have mulch and you're using a pot, use some nice fertile soil, because you want these things to grow up, because in the springtime, early spring, they are beautiful, man. Beautiful. A lot of your nice resorts, they have plants like this. That's kind of where I got the idea from. But mine, because the winter always zaps them, kind of keeps me at a stagnated rate. But again, I got a plan this year. So what you'll do is you'll move back, say about, we're gonna say your plant that we cut off is about 8 inches. You're gonna dig your hole about 11 inches. plop that baby down in there with some very good soil. Okay, we're gonna pretend this is the plant. We're gonna put that in there like this. Then you're gonna cover it up, and you're gonna stay about, during the summer months, you don't have to come but about right there, just the way they have it. But in the winter, you want to overwinter it till about, actually I'll do it on this one here, baby, it'll be easy. You're gonna come up like this. Put as much mulch on it as you can. Now, if you have family coming over just for the weekend, you don't have to go that high. That way it doesn't screw up your landscape. It's still beautiful. But right now in this area, I'm just trying to get everything established, so I don't really care. I do, but I don't. And that's about it for that. And fertilizing it, anything simple, 666. But if you do it Supreme's way, fertilize it once a year, 666, 10, 10, 10, you're good to go. Because again, with the worm castings, the compost, that's really enough. And also inside of this pot that you purchase your plant in, there's enough fertilizer that they've already put in there to actually feed your plant for like a year. So you don't have to really be in a rush to go out and buy anything. Okay? Honestly, you don't. And if anyone tells you that you do, they're telling you a story. All right? Let's go grab a Croton. And the same with these babies. We're going to do the same thing. Let's tip her over. See in there? Fertilizer. Okay. A lot of peat moss in this. Same thing, guys. You're going to cut out your sections. That's going to give you 4 plants. We got 2 here, and we're going to rotate it slowly. Voila. 2 there. That gives you 4 plants. All right. And as time goes on, they're going to start emerging more and more.
So they're going to get fuller and fuller. So you
Exactly.
could separate them.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it, honey. You are smart. You really.
See, I would have just planted them all together, but.
Well, if you're in a nice pot, okay, that's what you can do. You know, that is going to be fuller. But if you think about it, I can extract one of these, and it's still going to look beautiful because it's going to full up on its own.
True.
You see?
Plus, it saves you money too.
That's right.
Because these are how much? About how much?
I think they're like $12, $13 each.
Okay.
And guys, that's expensive. Those plants used to be like $4 when I worked there. Now they're like 10, 12, $15.
Everything increased.
It's getting bad, guys. Like, it's super bad. Let's go over here and check out this out. And again, if you're out in more of a country setting and you're limited on space, add a little peppers, tomatoes, or something else to your garden, because that way not only is it beautiful, but you can also come here and eat. Okay. Now I have some peppers in here. It didn't rain yesterday, so some of them are kind of wilted. But over here, this is a nice one. See here, guys? That's a pepper plant. So not only is it going to be beautiful, let's bury these down. These are stems from a cauliflower. Waste not, want not. Okay, so now, again, wintertime comes, I overwinter everything that's in here. And this will be established. This is the pepper plant. This will be established on its roots in the base, the root system. So next year, it'll emerge. Okay, and that's one less pepper plant that I or you would have to buy. Okay, because right now, everything is about save, save, save. Okay, everything is getting expensive, and the quality of everything isn't even the quality that it once was. So if we're not making things, not say organic, because these are just annual flowers, it's no biggie. So, you know, I'm doing it because in case if I want to add something else to my repertoire, my soil is good. I'm very frugal. I'll come here and I'll scoop some dirt out for this and plant something for my wife, like her herbs and things of that nature. It all has to make sense, okay? Now guys, if it doesn't make sense, leave it in the comment and I'll let it make sense. I'll help you to understand. Why? It makes sense. All right. Also, like I told you guys in the last video, buy aloe plants. And again, just like I showed you guys, you can turn this tree into 4 or 5. You know what? Maybe one of my cousins is watching and he just don't understand. I'm gonna go in here for those who don't get it, and I'm gonna show you what the aloe do. See here? Okay. See the root system on that baby? That's another plant. Now those of us who are on budgets, okay, you can take this, place this baby in a pot. We're gonna say about yay size. And again, having the compost. Guys, see how God showed what I just told y'all, how it's gonna work out? Because my soil is good, so I can do this. See that? Mycorrhiza fungi. And what that does, that's that symbiotic relationship where these roots and this white stuff, who don't know what mycorrhiza is, they're gonna become a family. They're gonna love one another. And that white stuff is actually gonna help this plant strive. So what you could do, leave this here for a year, and when you have a garage sale or you go to church and Miss Linda's sitting across from you, she looked like she could use some aloe. Or when they pass the collection plate, you pull it out of your purse, put it down on the plate.
Oh my Lord.
What's the truth, baby? The preacher shouldn't always want your money. Well, I mean, I don't mean nothing bad, but it's the truth. You giving from your heart. I'd rather somebody give me a plant than to give me some money. Wouldn't you?
Churches have expenses, so yes, I like the plants, but if I owned a church or whatever,
That man called nicer than ours.
An aloe is not going to pay the bills, honey.
No, but if he get a bruise on his body or his daughter catch something or something and you rub the aloe on it like my grandmama used to do me, then you'll have some good skin like that. See? That's called some good skin. That's from aloe. My granddaddy used to do this. It's bitter, but it cleans us out. That's why with Supreme here.
Yeah, you need to clean out. Oh, mosquitoes.
Nothing wrong with my system, but it cleans you from the inside out. That way you can fight off the coronavirus. Okay? Thank God nobody in our family got, well, not this one here, but because again, we grow our own foods. Okay, and that's what really it's all about, is growing, learning how to save. Okay? Put these glasses on. Getting older, I take the glasses off, I can't even see in front of me. Sometimes I think the doctors make these to make it worse. Now with a contact, and I take them out, I can still see. If I put the glasses on, man. Oh, also guys, look at this. See all these red peppers? Now what's gonna happen? Tomorrow I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna put about 3 more inches of mulch. I'm gonna show you that mulch pile in a minute. And I know I said I wasn't gonna use mulch anymore, but with the drought we had this year, I got some wildcats in the back. I'm gonna do a video on that. They're now allowing me to feed them. I'm gonna tell them a little bit. They ain't gonna tell them the whole story, just a little bit. But sneak peek. I'm gonna do a video on how I train these babies. But anyway, back to these peppers. There's about 15 peppers in this area. I'll probably at least get around, I'll probably get about 10 plants. I can give them to my neighbors, or, you know, you can sell them on the internet, give them to the church folk. Church folks like peppers. They make their greens on Sunday and stuff, and they like these. And that's about it, guys. And with your Crotons and your Hawaiian ties, just fertilize them once a year. Some good loose soil, and that's it. That is it. I'm gonna show you my new mulch pile. Follow me. Turn it off, baby. All right, guys, this is one of the piles that they dropped off. Now, my cousin's a foreman at a tree farm, and he called me. He said, "Would you like some mulch?" I said, "Yeah." "Where do you want me to drop it?" So I told him, and he told the other fella. Other fella put stuff on the other side of the road. He's not gonna watch this video because then he's gonna call me unappreciative, scoundrel, and all kind of bad words. So I don't want to say too much about it. Love you, cousin, if you are watching. But again, with the drought we had this year, I'm gonna have to fight off the snakes. And also, what I did do, this is an old Bugs bag. Jeez.
Oh my God.
See, that's why you need the aloe. See, when you take the aloe, rub it on your skin, you get no blemishes. But anyway, with the drought we had this year, I have no choice but to go back to the mulch because again, 80% of our plants are established, but it was so dry here in Central Florida that some of them, man, they struggled big time. Which if your plant struggles, there's less fruit production. So we're gonna go back not as thick with the mulch, but I am gonna continue to use a few layers.
And not as close to the house.
Exactly. So what I did was, again, that's one reason why I got the red peppers there. So even if I break them up, because I heard red peppers and mothballs detour the snakes away. Not sure if it works or not. I priced snake away, and for like a 3-pound bag, that stuff was like $15. You got 5 acres, can't afford it. I had to do some Googling, and my mama told me grandma used to use mothballs. So I buried them deep, got a little coffee ground, because I don't want it smelling like grandma's old closet, you know what I mean? Because I hate the smell of the mothballs, but I'm more afraid of the snakes, you see what I'm saying? So that's one reason why we got the peppers over there. But again, guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, then you gotta do what you gotta do, and I understand. Because God watches everybody. When you do ugly things to people, oh baby, let me see it. Because it's the truth. The way the world is right now, they need people like Supreme to tell them the truth. You gotta love one another, man. You know, take my glasses off so I can get serious on this. You gotta love each other. I'm 47 years old. There's not one night that I go to bed and I think about a woman or a man or foolishness.
Better not.
But you know what I'm saying. Let me tell the story. Be quiet for a minute. Let me tell the folks the story. I've been watching certain things on YouTube, man, and everybody's mad. I'm ready to laugh now, and I'm trying to be serious on this, Jake. But when I come out here in the yard, this is my peaceful place. You understand what I'm saying? This is my peaceful place. I was a fisherman for years. Best fisherman in my family. I have about 30, 40 fishing rods. She bought me a new Yeti cooler. We had a new one in the shed that somebody gave me 2 birthdays ago. I never used it because I forgot it was in there. But I turned all that down because I love to play in my garden. And when I come inside, I'm happy as a pig in a watermelon field. Because this is what gets me at my soul right. I'm now in tune with God. I am one-on-one with the Creator. Every time I go out in my yard and I plant something. It gives me great satisfaction. It gives me joy in my heart. So when I see so many disruptive people, I'm like, man, the world's it's getting so bad, honestly. God knows I wish I could do a ton of videos because I think I'd have more than 4,000 subscribers. I really honestly do, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I just don't have the time. Honest to God, I don't. Right now, we're forcing this video because I promised, honey, we got to do a video. And just making a video, I'm happy talking to y'all, and you're not even here because my heart is that way. So if your heart is one way, we'll give you guys an example. For your new gardeners, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful, knowledgeable people on YouTube who actually tell you the truth, okay? A lot of them. When I sit back and I see a lot of you guys' numbers, I'm proud of you guys, man. I'm proud of you. Miss Cheryl, I am proud of you. Lady Wisdom, I am proud of you. Lead Farmer, I am proud of you. David the Good, I am proud of you, okay? everybody, I'm proud of you. What's the brother? What's his name, baby?
Which
Got
one?
them children. Can't think of my brother's name. Up in Louisiana.
Oh,
You made me forget, and I had it on tip. And now he gonna watch the video and say, Supreme, you forgot my name.
No, wait.
Lionheart. Man, there's a whole lot. Brother with the gold teeth.
Louisiana.
Family garden. Yeah, garden and family. Man, there's some good family people out there.
And a lot that he's not even mentioning the name.
Yeah, because God forget, I can't
Supreme
remember
got
right now.
bad memory.
Don't say that, baby. You make me feel old in slavery time. Don't do that. Don't do that in front of the people. Goodness gracious.
It's okay.
So,
I'm old too.
You older than me now. You can move in one of them places where it say 55 and up pretty soon.
No, come on now.
It's the truth, baby.
No, it's not.
I'll go right there with you. That way we get us to junior, and I ain't got nothing to plant on the back patio and be done with it. That's what I like to do. But anyway, you know, Celeste Ness, what's some lady name? I just watched a video. It's gonna pop up in my mind too. That's a whole lot of y'all. Love Notes, Diva.
Diva Jones?
Yeah, There's some good people out there. And when you sit back, like I remember Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl would only show her hands. I said, man, I sure wonder what Miss Cheryl looked like back there. Now she coming out, she got her own soaps, her own hair products. How can you not love
Be
to
happy
see?
for
Oh man,
each other,
listen here.
yeah.
I wish you guys make millions of dollars on YouTube. I really do. From my heart, I do. I don't have the time. Hopefully, man, if things line itself up to where I can learn how to set up my tripod, hit clay, and run back in front of it, I'm still a little camera shy. I am. I'm being honest.
Well, we both work full time, so
You
it's
see
kind
what
of
I'm
hard
saying?
to.
Yeah.
And the boy in sports, so it's a lot of
makes
different
it hard,
things.
man. Yeah, and then the other kids now they're getting older, driving and scared to death. Oh, it gets hard. But anyway, let's think about that for a second. That's like the one church.
Hold on, baby. You know we're in the middle of the road.
Ain't nobody coming around here.
Okay.
Plus, they don't know. Don't tell them we're in the middle of the road.
They can see the road behind you.
They can't see with these massive shoulders. See that, y'all? See how you eat your own food? You get shoulders like Supreme. Anyway. I don't, it's even hard for me to say this. I don't understand, and I give everybody and anybody benefit of the doubt. When you come on YouTube, it's easy to say something you don't mean. Very easy. I try to watch my words, but I'm myself, so I don't have to really go back, oh, snaps, I shouldn't have said that. Most of the time, not all the time. Only really liars. Or somebody really trying to mislead you has to really come back, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. Because especially now if they're younger, again, benefit of the doubt a couple times. Because you're a kid, you act as a kid, but when you're getting up in age and you put that camera in front of you, you gotta really watch your words, man. You know? You gotta watch your words. And what's happening is, I have kids. And one of them told me, Daddy, I'm going on TikTok. Never been on TikTok in my life. And I said, don't watch no foolishness on that stuff. You see what I'm saying? I almost wish they could take some of that stuff. And guys, if you're making a whole lot of money on YouTube, I don't really, I mean it, but I don't, you know, I want everybody to make their money, however it is. But me still having kids, man,
Oof.
yeah, that's a big bug.
Come on.
That stuff, man, is it can be poison, and then everybody wants to argue with everybody. Why? I've never seen an angry gardener in my life. Never seen it. I've seen people who've had to work. My grandparents are from South Carolina. They had hundreds of acres. Damn, and I killed them, smushed them on my skin. I gotta really go get some aloe now. I think he bit me.
Jeez, I thought you threw your shoulder out there the way you just so that hard.
The size of a 50-cent piece. That was a big old hammer knocker. But anyway, man, and again, I know God talks to all of us because we're all. Can you ring around the rosy?
No, because it's getting dark. So I'm trying to, actually, we could go use the neighbor's light. Keep walking.
Oh, I'll make it quick. We're all God's children, man. Ain't no, in my mind, now I don't read the, I'm gonna say it, baby. Now don't edit this piece out. I don't read the Bible like that. I know I read enough, and I know in my heart, because my mama taught me how to love my neighbor, how to just be a good person. I don't know them scriptures, I'm 47
You
years
heard
old.
them before, but you don't remember, like you
Well, yeah,
don't
because
memorize them.
again, when people have to go to work every day, take care of their families. Supreme, you're no good because you don't donate no money to nobody. I got a kid over here, a kid over here. One of them got a bad foot. One of them just got braces. Got no money to give nobody else regardless of what I make off YouTube. We can't look at people like that, guys. We can't. You ain't giving to the people. Son need braces. Junebug got a bad foot.
But let me tell you though, but not everybody on YouTube advertise who they give. So you have no clue who they're giving
people
or
give
who they're
nothing
helping.
to. I think one time we showed you, we give away a lot.
Yeah, but it's nothing to brag
But
about.
it's nothing to tell nobody about. Because I want God to see it. I like y'all. But again, this is YouTube. YouTube. I live around all these people. As long as they love me and we respect, not even love, respect one another, it's pretty much the size of it, man. And what I don't like is, well, no, it's my opinion. Nobody can get mad at my opinion. We're so quick to judge and run the biblical aspect onto people. What happens, let me explain. I love to learn the Bible. I do. But some of us just got dragged out of the ditch ourselves. Okay? I got family members who still do things we used to do. And if I ran over there every day, oh, you gotta change. You really think he's gonna change? I just did it myself. Everything takes time in God's planning. So if God gives me the energy to speak something to somebody, I also got to remember there's still a man, there's still a human, there's still a young lady. But as long as I, just like gardening, as long as I plant the seed and I pray, hopefully it's going to grow and flourish. And then later I can come back and eat from that tree. Because now I've gotten older, which is my tree, okay? And I'm not bearing as many fruits. But the seeds I've planted, I can go now and I can eat from it. That's what God wants us to do. I don't know if that's in no Bible scripture. That's the way I feel. I don't know if it's in there. But we got to let things make sense to us.
It's in there, babe.
What scripture is that, baby?
I don't remember the exact scripture.
Maybe they could add that one in there. That'll be Supreme. Verse 5, chapter 2. That was fun, and that's the truth. And again, God told me to say that. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not a drama kind of dude. I don't like that stuff. Watch one of my brother's video. Why I liked him, he just get home from work. And he said, good evening, everybody. Say his name, and he smiled. And when I saw his face looking like this, I felt it. So when people say, oh, it's just YouTube, it's just, no, man, sometimes you feel like you got a little something there. You don't know what it is. Because energy can through the phone, through your television. It doesn't mean we have to be face to face. It doesn't mean that. If you're a genuine person, let me explain something to you. Right now, if something was to happen to me, and we're going to say Billy's Grove family house was right there. I'm not going to say Billy tore my house down. I tore my house down. I'm going to say, Lord, why did you allow it to happen? And I'm going to try and fix that. I need to wonder, why did it happen to me? Damn, who else was around? Because I did it. It happened to me. So, oh, Lord Jesus, God, if you give me one more chance, I won't do it again. Just like when your mama pulled the belt off, you did something bad, maybe got an extension cord. Mama, if you don't beat me this time, I won't do it again. My mama ain't go for that. My mama beat me. But you think I went and did it again? She gives me a second chance. I'm almost where I was before. So as soon as I hit, we're going to say I'm a YouTube subscriber and I got 50,000 subscribers. And my wife here got mad at me for some reason, got my channel destroyed. But it's for play, baby. Play time. And now I'm almost back up there again. But what got my butt kicked, I do it again. You really
Pure
think I
stupidity.
learned anything? It's not Bobby's fault. It's not my wife's, it's my fault. And if God can give me 5,000, no, Lord, don't give me none of that. Give me understanding, man. That's all you need to give me is understanding and wisdom. I'll do the rest. Stick by me, good Lord. I'll do the rest.
As a society, you should learn from your mistakes.
We learn that as adults, we learn from our mistakes.
Should.
We should. That's right. Because see, it's different being a young person and screwing up. But when we're older, I don't want to be considered an old fool. Because then you're stupid. God forgive me, because that's a harsh word. You know, you're not right. When you're an old dummy, you know, when we're younger, you get a pass, being cool breeze, whatever. But once we hit that 38, 45, 50, 55 mark, we're adults, man. And ladies, we're adults now. You see? Again, my wife, if I can't, I'm going to try and get off early tomorrow because we got to do this seed thingamajiggy before they get too old. So I'm going to cut this video off because these bugs are gnawing at me. Good God Almighty. People must have been sprayed deep. Jesus. Matthew, you going to have to rub, you can rub some aloe on me tonight?
I sure will.
You can rub some oil on me too? We going to watch the late night show. Guys, we're going to wrap it up, man. Again, be safe and be watching what's going on in the news. You got to pray, man. Jesus, you got to pray. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It just hit me. All right, babe, I can't keep moving. I'm trying to get away
Stay
from
in
the
the
bug.
light. No, you have to stay in the light.
As long as they hear my voice, they ain't got to see my black tail. But anyway, think about this, right? Somebody asked me, we was in the gym, and he said, Preem. No, I know what it was. We had a little bench contest. I got 305. I done gained a few pounds, but I was happy that I did it. And I got down there, and I said... No,
you don't weigh 305.
No, I don't weigh 305. I was benching 305.
Yeah.
So anyway, I said, Lord, give me strength. And the dude said, why don't you call him Yeshua HaMashiach? I said, cool. I called him that for so long. I think he knows my heart, you know. And I hear people, oh, if you don't call him by his name and all of this. I want to learn all that because
he has several names.
I think, I don't know. I ain't going to touch on that. But I see, again, me, if you guys wanted to preach, and I would come to your channel and listen because I want to learn. You see what I'm saying? And if you make a good video about it, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to thumbs you up. But read it out of the book to me now. Don't come making up words like that one pastor that we used to go to church. He say 5 things and then he turn it all around and then he pass the collection plate. I don't want to hear that now. You trying to trick me. See? I don't want to do that. But if you're honest from your heart and you can teach and edify me correctly, man, I'll listen to anybody. Because I don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, there's a frog.
All right, y'all.
Let's go.
All right. God, I was about to get into it.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a good night, because the bugs, mosquitoes, and now she sees a frog.
Forget the bugs.
That's a big frog,
Jesus,
too,
let's
with
go.
red eyes.
Sorry, come on. Come on.